Hey there. So, first off, I think this might be my last live video for a little bit. I think I need a little break because I have a lot of other projects going on, and it just feels like it's time to just pause a little bit, but I will probably be back because I've really enjoyed doing these. But my June ahead is looking super busy, and it is just feeling a little stressful to pause and do these. But so stay tuned. But today we shall color. And if this is your first time joining me, these are chill coloring sessions where there's no rules and there's usually no instruction, although sometimes I explain what I'm doing. And the point is just to relax and make a little space to enjoy coloring. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll probably pause them for a few weeks and just see how that goes. But that's bittersweet to say because this has been really fun, and I've been doing it for almost a year. I've had a lot of fun coloring. So anyway, I've been using this red and green and kind of purplish color scheme up till now, but I'm gonna, intuition feels very blue to me, so I'm gonna try a blue and see how this works. So alcohol markers, yes, they bleed through. So I have like a bunch of scrap paper, like 3 pieces of paper folded underneath. And that's an important step in using alcohol markers. Don't forget it or you'll be sad. And I picked my lightest blue here. And then, I don't know. I keep going back and forth on whether I like to do the dark corners first or just do the whole thing in light. And I think both techniques are pretty good, actually. It just depends what you prefer. Sometimes I feel like if I go darkest first and then go light over it, it kind of ruffles up the dark, like it makes it less dark. But then doing all light is like a double up. You end up using more light ink. So it's just a bit of a trade-off. The most exciting news, though, is I'm almost done with the art on the 2026 planner. I think I will be finishing it up tomorrow. And then if you're on my email list, oops, I colored over that O in excitement. I just got really stoked and covered right over it. I'm excited about toads, okay? So I'm sending you a toad phone wallpaper tomorrow if you're on my email list. And it's very cute. And as I've been sending these out for each month, I've been kind of trying to practice the magic in the 2026 sorry, what year is it? I've been kind of trying to practice the animal magic each month in the 2025 planner, and then like report back and just give you some inspiration of like how I saw it and what messages I got from the animal. And this is in the email, so spoiler alert, but I was going to kind of connect with toad energy today so I could write an email with, something poignant and inspiring. And I hadn't done it yet. I was like, oh, I got to do that today. Toad energy, toad email, right? And I was doing something else, and my husband was outside. He popped his head in the door. He's like, Amy, come out here. You have a visitor. And I was like, okay. I went outside. My husband presented me with a toad. He found a toad in the yard. And it was very exciting, to say the least. So it, how can that not be a message? Right? Like, how is that not a toad message? Literally on Toad Day, that I was gonna feel into toad magic. So it definitely kind of reinvigorated my, not that I'd lost my belief in magic, because I hadn't. I think I've been feeling pretty magical and confident lately. Like, my tarot cards have been like Empress, and I've been feeling pretty connected and pretty good about the power I have to influence my life, right? And that goes up and down. Like, it's been a tough couple years, I think, for lots of people. Just kind of weird times, like, it feels like a lot feels out of our control, and a lot is out of our control. I mean, you honestly can't control anything. But lately I've been feeling pretty inspired and pretty, like, even though I can't control anything. Laura, the toad is the message. Yes, it is. You can't control anything, but you have a lot of influence, right? So I've been feeling pretty connected with my influence lately, and yeah, the toad is the message. So just kind of put it over the edge. I was like, okay, like, this is real, magic is real. Like, how do you need more proof than that? Maybe you do, but I didn't. That was it for me. I didn't need any more proof. So that was pretty cool. And then my tarot readings today have been off the charts. Just right in there with what I've been feeling. So I'm going to trust myself in that, in what I'm feeling right now. So it's cool. It was cool. I'll send a picture of the toad too in the email tomorrow. And the toad wallpaper, oh my God, it's gorgeous. And let me know if you've been, I think I looked at the numbers. Okay, so I put this in the email too, but last time with the goat wallpaper, free, beautiful free goat wallpaper for your phone that I sent last week or last month, only one person responded that they liked it, and it was a goat farmer. And I was, thrilled, because she sent me pictures of goats and it was really awesome. But I was kind of like, oh no, are people like over this? Do people not want these wallpapers? Because I don't have to make them or send them. But I looked at the downloads and it seemed pretty on par, like, with the previous ones. The first one got like way more. But you know how people are, they're like into the first one and then people kind of lose interest a little bit. So that didn't surprise me too much. But it looks on par. Like, it looks like, even though I only heard back from one person on the goat wallpaper, it seems to me that people are still enjoying them. Julia loves them. Good. I'm glad. Wait, I want to see what this message says. Oh, you love them. Oh, crap. I lost someone's message about the moon and the toad. Oh. Wait. I feel my witchcraft waxing and waning like the moon, but this summer ignited a stronger feeling of witchcraft within me. I love it. I'm really glad. Me too. I'm with you on that. So yeah, Toad wallpaper is coming tomorrow, and it's really adorable. So I'm glad you like them, Julia, because I like them too, and they've been really fun to make. I kind of want like silk pajamas out of all of them too. Like they would make lovely fabrics. Just too many things to do than to design fabrics right now, but I have certainly thought about it. Are you supposed to reply to the email? Oh, you don't have to. But you certainly can. I enjoy it because it's more like a conversation. I like hearing back if you enjoy something or have inspiration like from the animal magic that you want to share. But seriously, no pressure. I really did like the goat pictures. Joelle is a goat farmer. I mean, who wouldn't like to hear back from Joelle, the goat farmer? And yeah, I was thrilled to see. And she sent pictures of goats. I mean, that was so cute. And I was talking about how like goats talk to us and have magic and things to tell us. And she was like, "Oh yes, let me tell you, I spend a lot of time just talking to my goats, and they have so much to tell me." It was like, it was so great. So yeah, I mean, I like to hear back. If you have something inspiring to share or something really spoke to you, I love to hear back. But no, totally no pressure, Julia. I looked at the stats. I mean, I could tell. It looked to me like people are still downloading the wallpapers, so I figured they're still being loved. This blue is kind of cool. I know I've been using a gold accent in the pages lately, but I think this blue is calling for silver. I don't know. Or maybe that real silvery gold, you know, like that in-betweener kind of one. Oh, and to follow up on our conversation about Beetlejuice from a couple weeks ago, I finally watched Beetlejuice, otherwise known as Beetlejuice 2, last night. And mixed reaction. My husband called it, what did he call it? He called it a disaster masterpiece. Like a disaster piece. And the first half or more, I was just like, oh God. Like there were a couple jokes, a couple moments I really enjoyed. Like, who doesn't love Lydia Dietz? Like there were some funny things that I was laughing about. But I was kind of like, story-wise, like this isn't tying in and it doesn't have the same charm. But then, and I'm definitely not going to give you any spoilers, so I'm going to keep it very vague here, but then they like picked the plot back up and I was really into it for a little bit. It was definitely too gory for me. Like there was more gross. It's all animated grossness, but it was still a little gory for me. But other than that, like they picked the story back up and I was like, oh, here we go. Like this is, this is Beetlejuice. This is picking it up. And so I was kind of into it for a minute there. And I was like, yeah, they pulled it together at the end. But then I thought they pulled it together at the end, but then the end, like after it's yay, it's like kind of over and the happy ending. And then they did that little extra bit at the end, the end, like right before the credits. I was just like, oh no. Winter Sorrow liked Beetlejuice 2, but didn't have the same nostalgia. Good attempt. Yeah. Yeah, I was like on board by the end. I thought they picked it back up and they like tied the stories in, and I thought it was a great, like the cake scene and the that weird song and everything. Like I was really into it. Uh, and then yeah, they took it over the edge at the end. They went to like they did like that extra little sequence, and I was like, oh, not my bag. Not my bag. But my husband thought that was the funniest part, so I don't know. I don't know. It was fun. Let's say that. It was fun to watch. But yeah, it wasn't Beetlejuice the first. I've probably seen it 250 times. Like it's one of my comfort movies that I watch over and over. Doubtful that Beetlejuice 2 will make it to that status for me, but it's hard to beat that kind of thing or even match it, you know, like you said, Winter Sorrow. It is hard to good attempt, but yeah, hard to match that level of nostalgia with something like that. But I thought they connected it. Like I wouldn't say the movie was an hour and a half too long, but 15 or 20 minutes too long. Like I remember looking at the clock going, "Oh my god, do you still have 30 minutes?" And I think it was like 100 minutes or something. Like it could have used a little editing. But there were some very funny things too. Uh and I can't claim to be an expert. Like anytime someone writes and produces like some big thing, I gotta give them props because that's really, really hard to do. But just to follow up, since we did talk about it a couple weeks ago, Patty watched it and said she fell asleep. Laura says it sounds like it was butchered. I was thinking that during the middle of it, but they did kind of pull it together. And then yeah. In my opinion, they took it too far at the end. I'm kind of sensitive to too much gore and weirdness, I guess. But it was fun. I'm glad I watched it. Because I was really feeling it for a minute there, and it gave me some interesting ideas on like continuing a story like that and like tying it in. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. I thought they definitely had some wins in it too. And of course, like I said, Lydia Deetz. How can you not love Lydia Deetz? Tina, you made it. Just as I'm about to pop off, you can watch the replay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I mentioned at the very top of the hour, I am really enjoying these, but it's a busy month ahead for me. So I think I need to take a little break on these, and I probably will not do them for a month or so. But I will keep you posted and let you know. And then I will finish this one on my own time and post it in the group. So if you colored along with me today, post it in the group or email me or whatever. I'd love to see, or direct message me. All right, yes, and then check your inbox, check your email inbox tomorrow because the Toad wallpaper for your phone is coming. And it's very awesome. It's very inspiring. So I hope you like it.